We were talking about the role Brazil played in the last Trump administration and what role it could potentially play in this Trump administration. So, when Trump initiated his first round of tariffs on China back in the day, China retaliated with tariffs of their own on any incoming, on not any, but many incoming American goods. And a part of their retaliation was they bought less and less and less bulk agricultural commodities from us. So here's the thing: China is a powerhouse on the world stage. They're currently kicking ass and taking names in manufacturing, and in tech, and in various levels of communication. But the one thing that they have a problem with, the one Achilles heel that China has, is that they can't feed their population. They can't do it. They cannot do it. They need agricultural exports from other nations. And historically, the United States of America has filled that void. Our farmers have been able to survive and exist by selling enormous amounts of bulk agricultural exports, commodities, to the Chinese market. But when we piss China off, China's like, "Fuck you. We're gonna bite back. We're gonna fight back. We're gonna retaliate in some way, shape, or form." So in the first Trump administration, when the tariffs were put on, China started buying most of its agriculture, or a chunk of its not most, but a chunk of its agricultural commodities from Brazil, and a chunk from Russia and other places, and then a little bit from the United States of America, and it had a devastating effect on our agriculture sector. Since then, Brazil has been clearing out more and more and more rainforest land to make room for more and more and more farmland, row crops. So, if Trump imposes his tariffs again, Brazil will be in the prime spot to step in and pick up even more of a share of what China needs in order to exist. And China won't give a shit if they cut the United States out, because, quite frankly, the United States is being dicks towards them. And this person asked a legitimate question: is this why Trump wants the Panama Canal? To block China from using it for shipping from Brazil. That might be part of the overall picture here, but no. The reason I believe Trump wants the Panama Canal and Canada and Greenland and all kinds of other shit is because he said not too long ago that it has been decades since an American president expanded the physical footprint of the United States of America, and it's time that it gets expanded again. The late 50s was the last time that we technically expanded our physical footprint, when we made Hawaii a state. And before that, I believe it was like 1912 when New Mexico became a state. I believe. You guys will have to Google that. And what is Trump all about, right? He's about marketing. Trump doesn't actually do anything. He markets, right? Let me sell you this, let me sell you that, let me sell you this, and let me put my name on all of it, right? Everything's got to have Trump on it. Trump steaks, Trump the board game, Trump University, Trump vodka, Trump ice, Trump airline, Trump hotel and casinos, right? He likes to put his name on everything. He likes to talk about how he built something, right? So he is itching to take over something, whether it be Panama, whether it be Greenland, whether it be Canada, or something else, so he can say, "I was the last president to expand America's physical footprint." That's the Trump Canal. That's Trump land. That's Trumpanida. Whatever. Because he was the one that did it. That's what it's all about. It's about marketing his name, putting his name attached to something that will be there forever, right? Trump doesn't give a shit about Space Force. Remember that fucking thing, Space Force, right? He doesn't give a shit about that. He wanted to be known as the last president to expand into another branch of the military. So he created Space Force. It's all about branding him as the guy. Same thing as with the takeover of these countries. He wants to be known. He wants 150 years from now for the history books to teach that Donald Trump was the last president to expand the physical footprint of the United States of America. He went and got Panama or Canada or Greenland or Mexico or the fucking Bahamas, some fucking thing. And look what he did. America now has more land because of Donald Trump. Never mind the fact that he doesn't give a shit about the fucking land that we currently have, right? He won't give aid to California because it's a blue state. He doesn't like the brown people in Puerto Rico, a territory of ours, down there fucking Michael Jordan shooting fucking paper towels at him. You're talking about a guy who doesn't even give a shit about the land that we have now, and he wants to expand it solely to slap his name on it, at least from a historical standpoint, and say, I did that.